Today, we will talk about Sustainable Development Goals, climate change in Singapore. How much do you know about climate change?
Hi guys, do you feel the heat? Yes, we do. Global warming is real, and how human behaviors directly and indirectly contribute to the global warming is what we are focused on today.
I believe you have witnessed the nature revenge and the damages towards the people, business is enormous. What is the role of government, business and civil society in climate change?
Let us share with you with more insightful information about climate change. In Singapore, known as one of the Asian tiger countries, a well-developed and strategic location island with over 5.6 million of populations. The small island ranked the world's most competitive economy in 2019. Despite the successful growth of the economy, environmental factors could be one of the biggest challenges faced by Singapore. In 17 Sustainable Development Goals, each goal is interrelated. The primary goal that we are focused on today is climate change. Climate change is one of the most discussed topics and issues faced by every country. We feel the intensified heat from year after year. How climate change affects the people and business. What do you know about climate change? Let me give you a brief idea. Over the decades, the climate on planet Earth has changed from time to time naturally. But now, due to the extensive human activities such as mining, deforestation, burning fossil fuels, overfarming, all these activities have accelerated the process of climate change unnaturally, which lead to global warming. In Earth's atmosphere, it contains greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, and water vapor. All these gases act as a regulator to keep the Earth's surface warm by trapping the radiant heat that released from the sun. However, the excessive greenhouse gases emission from human activities that causes extra heat trapped in the Earth's surface. It affected every country around the world and no one could escape the curse of global warming.
Do you know that the carbon emissions make up 95% of our total greenhouse gas emissions? In Singapore, the major carbon contributor sectors are from industrial, construction, and transportation. Total of 50.9 million tons of greenhouse gas generated in 2014 as an increase of 4.8% from about 38.6 million tons generated in 2012. Based on the United Nations report, from 2000 to 2014, Singapore's emissions intensity decreased by 37%. Its emissions intensity is among the lowest in the world. Singapore's control of carbon emissions is well on track to meet its 2020 pledge under the Global Paris Agreement. Despite, government have implemented and executed the necessary actions such as carbon tax, improving industrial energy sufficiency, increased transport sector carbon efficiency, and many other initiatives. However, the threat and the challenge is persist.
However, the way of our living lifestyle behavior can be directly and indirectly contributed to climate change. But what can we do as a part of citizens to make a change? What is the government and business role? If we do not act now, what Singapore future holds after 10 years, 50 years, and even 100 years? In a global view, as we knew the disaster impact, such as the rising sea level and increased coastal flooding, longer and more damaging wildlife fire seasons, more destructive hurricanes, more frequent intense heat waves, spread of infection diseases, destruction of marine ecosystem, more severe droughts in some areas, disruption to food supplies, and many more. In Singapore, the major challenge sea level rise with about 30% of the island being less than 5 meters above the mean sea level. The extreme weather variability interrupted water resources could overwhelm the drainage system and lead to fresh flood. The increase of temperature could affect the natural diversity of Singapore plants and animals at risk. It possesses effect on public health, include vector-borne diseases case increase such as dengue, heat stress, discomfort, and among the elderly, vulnerable to fluctuation in global food supplies and prices. Have you ever thought that you are one of the contributors to climate change? How our seemingly small action can contribute to global warming? Let us go through with you how our living lifestyle and behavior blindfolded our awareness and conscious of global warming. According to the National Environment Agency, there are over 763,000 tons of food waste generated. The energy and resources that are required to produce this much of food are tremendous. you might not realize that involve logistics, packaging, manufacturing, infrastructure, fertilizer, and deforestation. In the process of all these activities, carbon emission from production, excessive fertilizer from farming, deforestation to meet the market demand for livestock and agriculture, all the pollution is the cause of global warming. For plastic waste, over 949,300 tons have generated and only 4% is recycled. Overall, a total of 7.7 million tons of solid waste generated in 2018.
We need to reset and adjust the way of our living lifestyle and behavior in order to have a better tomorrow. Let's think about it. The beverage we drink, such as bubble tea, when it created the plastic waste for its cups, straws, and plastic bags. Every day, one use straws, styrofoam, and plastic packaging that we use to take away food created the unnecessary waste. The unfinished food that we are wasted, while we are enjoying the freezing cold aircon temperature, where it causes the surrounding area warmer. The plastic bag provided by the shopping malls and grocery shops indirectly encourage the customer to use the plastic bag. Driving instead of taking public transport produce higher carbon emission in a congested road. The use of aerosol products release chlorofluorocarbons which damage to the environment. In the business view, the business practice is to provide convenience to the public pursuit of profit at the expense of the environment. It indirectly instills and educates the public to engage with the non-environmental friendly approach. For the business that provides services, goods, and products, should we look into the issues to provide a sustainable strategy instead?
From the bright side, we can do so much more to achieve the ambitious goals towards zero waste future and SDG goals. Do you know Singaporean takes 220 million plastic bags from supermarkets every year? On average, each person uses 2 to 4 plastic bags for every trip. Change the way we live and we can make a difference. To reduce the plastic waste, we can choose to use recycled bags. For takeaway food, we can use reusable containers. Take the right amount of the food and do not waste any unfinished food. Choose to walk and take public transport instead of driving. Segregate the waste that we created for better processing and recycling. In Singapore, Greg and Boon, our informal waste collector, play an important role where they collected 9 times more recyclable than national recycling efforts. Use the eco-friendly appliances such as a fridge, aircon, light bulbs, and the washing machine. Switch off the light when not using. Adjust the ideal aircon temperatures to 25 to 27 degrees Celsius helps to maximize the energy efficiency.
On top of that, we can see some of the business initiatives like fast food store not providing straw and cup lid. Some coffee shop give a discount for the customer using their own cup. And some retail shop providing a paper bag instead of plastic bag. Some company even included environmental factor as their business core value, such as electric car, Blue SG, Singapore SMRT and SBS has replaced the fuel bus to electrical bus. There are always an alternative and choice. We, as a citizen, can play our part to achieve SDG goal together as one to combat climate change.
People often ask, is there a hope? What can I do? I'm just a person, and how can I make a difference?
We do have a choice to live in a sustainable country with refreshing air, clean water and fertile land. Or we suffer the extreme heat, toxic air and contaminated water every day.
The wise one said, there's no darkness but inner rain. Every action counts. Change your behavior and practice 6R. Recycle the way we produce, rethink the way we live, reuse before we dispose, repair before you buy, reduce the way we create, and lastly, refuse unsustainable products.
So, ask yourself, what have you done to be a